everyone, I'm here today with a great fall craft for you, something you can use in your home throughout the whole season. What you're gonna need is some scissors, a hot glue gun, a paintbrush, some black chalk paint. I picked this up at Dollar Tree, but almost any craft store or even probably Walmart or Target will have some. You'll also need a piece of chalk, or I'm going to be using this chalk writer from Dollar Tree at the very end. Any kind of ribbon you want. I recommend the burlap. I just think it's a nice look for fall, but pretty much anything that is about 2 inches wide will be good. And this I also got at Dollar Tree. And some nice flowers and a tray. This can be any size you want it to be, or any color really if you'd like. I thought silver would be a nice neutral. And round, different shape, different size, whatever you feel like. And the first thing we are going to do is we're going to be using the chalk paint. So we're going to turn this into a nice wall hanging. And you're just going to want to coat the whole middle surface. So I'm just going to wipe any excess dust off of here, just make sure there's nothing on here when I paint. Just pardon the lights. I know it's a little hard with the metallic tray here. So I'm going to start with that and see how far I get with it. Like I said, you're just going to give it a nice even coat. You do want to make sure it is thick enough that there's no silver shining through. Okay, so you should have a nice thick coat on with no silver shining through at you. And now we are going to let this dry. While it's drying, we can pick out our flowers, cut them down a little bit, and decide how long you want your ribbon hanger to be. I picked up all my flowers from Dollar Tree. You can get them there or at any craft store. I, of course, went with fall colors. If you want to do this for any other season, you can certainly choose different florals, or you can even have no flowers on it. If you want to do something like wheat or cotton stems, that's pretty too. And you just want to figure out kind of where you want them placed and which ones you'd like. I think I really like these flowers. So I'm going to cut them off of my stems here. Some do have the metal in it, so you can just bend it back and forth to get it off. Are a little tough sometimes. So you can kind of decide where you want your flowers to go and how many, and just cut them all off of their stems, as long or as short as you want them to be. Okay, so I've cut off a bunch of leaves here that I really want to use. So I'm just gonna pick a spot and get some of my hot glue down. Just be really careful when you're doing this not to burn yourself. And I actually did decide to put the sunflowers. I think they're gonna look really nice for fall. And when you're done gluing all of your flowers on and leaves, whatever decor you want on there, just decide if you haven't decided yet, decide if you want that to be the bottom, the top, the side of your hanging. Because now we're gonna glue our hanger on. The length is totally up to you. I don't want mine too long, and you're just gonna fold it in half, however long you do want it, measure it out, cut it, and it's gonna be half that length. And we are going to glue it to the back of our tray. And there you have it. There is our beautiful wall hanging for fall. Once your chalk paint is completely dry, just make sure it is, then you can use your chalk writer, chalk paint pen, whatever you would like to write on there. If you want it permanent or you don't, the choice is yours. If you make one of these, I would definitely love to see what florals you used or didn't use and what season you're using it for. I hope you enjoyed this craft, and I will see you in our next video.